Alright guys, hello and welcome back to our playthrough to level 99 with the Kilika Beasts. We are jumping into the tournament for Good Morning and Return Sphere, going against the Kilika Beasts this time. Guado Glory's taking on the Ronso Fangs. So we've been doing pretty good so far, and I mention it every single time, but it feels like day in and day out, it feels like we're getting so much closer than we were before to level 99. I don't know, it feels close, but I remember every single time I've mentioned that, it's always been like, we're so close, and then like 140 videos later, and I'm like, okay, well, it's gonna be a little bit longer than what I thought, it always seems to add up, but I don't know, it seems like we're doing pretty good. We're facing the Kilika Beast / original Aurochs here, of course. Letty with the ball, gonna pass to Waka. I mean, that's decent. Waka could definitely score here, and it's something he's done before. So this isn't uncharted territory, but hopefully we can steal the ball away pretty soon and prevent that kind of a scenario. Yeah, Waki's pushing up here. Gonna go for the wither shot. I don't think we're gonna be able to stop this. I mean, this is pretty. So here's the thing. It's like right at our doorstep, and yeah, there's just no way. So going down 0-1, we gotta kind of fight back a little bit and see if we can get back in the game. So Vorja will start with the ball. Let's actually push up pretty aggressively, if we can. Walk up. I was like, get over here, man. I need you to encounter Vorja so you can go to sleep. It's critical that you go to sleep. That's a big part of our plan. They can't score if they're not awake. Gonna pass to Iskin, and I mean we're not gonna do any flair, any sort of like fancy maneuvering. We're just gonna brute force go through them here because we've already knocked out their forward. So I mean we're in a pretty good spot just to shut it down, like potentially. I don't know, big potentially, of course. There's no guarantees at all in any of this. And we're gonna tie it up 1-1. Not too bad. Gonna have Letty with the ball here though. He is gonna push midfield again. Ward is gonna tackle through. Then Letty gonna go for the pass here. So let's see how he shakes out and everything. I don't know what it is about today, but I was really tired, so I was like trying to push myself to record these videos. Yeah, so this is the first of many. Well, I mean, ideally the first of many. This is the first one I've recorded today. No, yesterday. I'm keeping up with a lot of the series we have, so I'm playing through Final Fantasy IV and stuff. I think I played for 5 hours maybe. I don't know. I played for quite a bit yesterday. Which I guess 5 hours isn't a ton, but I recorded like up to like a week and a half of videos. So we're just continuing along, and now we're jumping into Blitzball. I've also been kind of drafting some ideas on what the future holds for Blitzball on the channel and stuff like that. So I'm trying to make a few things work. The biggest thing I'm trying to figure out how to do, if I can do. Oh, I meant to pass Disc in there. This is a big mistake. But the biggest thing I'm trying to do is I'm trying to see if there's any possible way that we can edit stats for players. Because if we can, then like it's gonna get nutty. We could redesign entire leagues around this. Like it will be crazy if we're able to actually change individual stats. Then the world is our oyster. Everything pans out exactly how we couldn't even our dreams come true. I don't know, I'm being very dramatic, but the wide scale possibilities are near endless, because I can make like Blitzball seasons, different patches, things like that. Like I can essentially like develop Blitzball like from a stat perspective, and then we could have different modifiers and stuff. Like I think there could be so many like really cool things to do And if we get to do that, then like more power to us, and that'll be fantastic. That's what I'm working on now. I'm trying to figure out if there's a way. It's a big question. I tried the Farplane memory editor and the save editing as well. Unfortunately, from what I can tell, it doesn't really... that stuff is not defined in the save. Like, the stats aren't defined in the save, so editing the save doesn't mean anything. And then the memory editor, I couldn't find, like, anything specific in the Farplane memory editor, but I'm wondering if there's something else, like, if we do hex editing of the actual game and then figure it out from there. I really don't know. I'm in very preliminary position with it, so I'm hopeful that we get something going, but it's really tough to say right now. Oh, making it 3-2 just before the half. That is perfect. But yeah, that's maybe coming up in the future. And then we have the journeys continuing, and then the custom games and stuff like that. I guess what I'd argue, this is like the next evolution of the custom games that we do. So, I mean, you know, you thought custom games were cool. Like, you know, think about like entire custom like stats and everything. Looks like Deem levels up, level 74, more endurance, pass, block, HP. Arguably, we should put Kilika in the goal now. She's already a higher level. So one of the big things I was thinking of, trying to thematically, well, maybe not even, I don't know if it's really thematically, but trying to match each team with like what they do best. So something to the degree of like Guado Glories have nap pass or nap techniques, Kilika Beasts have venom, Ronso Fangs have drain, stuff like that, like that. So it kind of like, you know, makes sense. And then adjusting some very, very key attributes such as HP to actually be impactful in the game. And then, you know, like going from there. I think there could be a lot of value there. Oh, I was like volley shot, it's gonna happen. I was very unlikely because Josu was right there. So the big thing I would probably focus on starting out with this whole like quest and journey and like goal I have in mind is I'd start out pretty small. I think making like a level 1 to 99 scale and then like balancing it amongst every player is gonna get really difficult. So I think like I'll do like level 1 to 25 or 1 to 30 or maybe even 1 to 20. And then balance out like what each player can do, or we start on the other end of that. We do like level like 50 to 70, or I mean, it doesn't really matter what the levels are at a certain point, you know, because we're custom making the stats. It could just be like 20 levels essentially, regardless of when they take place. And then kind of figuring out like, you know, how do we balance this amongst teams and stuff like that, and how do we make it impactful? I don't know. One of the biggest goals is I really do want like HP to be impactful, and then I might also severely nerf speed. Maybe not severely, but like think Guado Glories, like how fast they are. Like that is the fastest a player will be. Like that's what I'm thinking. You know what I mean? Like they're not going to be like 99 speed or anything. They're gonna just be like level like 75 speed or whatever they are currently. So it's not like, it's not completely broken like turbojet, but it's also not like pointless. You know, you don't want to kill it. You don't want to kill a mechanic early on. Like it doesn't make sense to just completely kill it. Like you want to balance it. And then like one of the cool things from that, and this is all theoretical because I haven't been able to figure out how to do it quite yet. But one of the main things from that is, like, I would balance it further from there. Like, it'd be like patch 1, and then like patch 1.1, patch 1.2, patch 1.3. You know, like whatever. You know, the numbering doesn't matter. But essentially, what it'd be is like, hey, we killed this stat a little bit too much. We need to boost this up a little bit, and then like fixing that. And then the biggest thing about this is they'd be publicly available things to play through if you're on PC. I don't know if it'd work on console. Maybe. I think the PS4 and the PC use the same saves. I forget. But I would you know, you would edit it and then, like, you know. Oh, will that work? I don't know. I've still got a lot of maybes. But if this comes into play, that would be a big thing we focus on in the future on the channel. Which I think would be, like, I don't know, it'd be pretty monumental. Like making custom players and, like, well, maybe not custom players, but like custom stats, you know. I think that'd be a pretty big deal, and I'd be looking forward to it. We'll see how it all goes. The creator of the Spira tournament mod, it was actually the inspiration behind this, because they had mentioned in the comments, because they had Urgaranta with 99 attack, and they said it was possible to edit it with the Farplane memory editor, and I couldn't figure it out from there, unless they have a different version. But if they say it's possible, I mean, I have to believe it's possible. So I've just got to figure out, like, how that was done, and then from there just, like, make a massive, like, change. And that would be, I mean, that'd be crazy. I'd probably take a week off work or something and then just, like, make Blitzball again. It'd be really fun too, like, you know, you'd just be like, and also, like, you could do like a no view playthrough, so you don't watch what I'm doing, you play through it yourself, and you gotta rediscover who's good, you know. Well, and obviously the design mentality is like we keep the core things about the team. Yeah, Boost's contract at the Ronso Fangs has expired. Bix didn't sign the contract. Okay. We take out the Kilika Beast 5-2. Ronso Fangs win 3-1. Again, all this is theory, but if it comes to reality, we're going to enter a new age of Blitzball, so to speak. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. When you come back, we're going to be playing more Blitzball. Till next time.